Hey, what's up guys, I'm GDCuber, and today we're going to be checking out the new YuHu V2M budget Megaminx from YJ, as well as Cubicle Labs Mystic Lube. So this Megaminx is supposed to be a successor to YJ's popular YuHu Megaminx from about 4 or 5 years ago, and I guess it's supposed to be a follow-up with more modern cubing advances in hardware. So without further ado, let's just get into the cube. Okay, so there's no plastic wrap on this cube or anything, and there's just a pamphlet in the bottom of the box. So obviously this cube is magnetic, and it seems to be incredibly reminiscent of the original YJ YuHu, and the only noticeable difference from the exterior is the circular ridge shape around the pieces. The pieces have even got a slight convex shape to them like on the original cube. So now that we've taken a look at that, let's just get into first turns. From those first turns, although this is supposed to be a budget Megaminx, it feels like a really great cube and has got, I think, the perfect balance of speed and controllability as well as magnet strength, at least from what I've seen on a Megaminx in recent years, and this feels almost like a better version of my MGC Megaminx because that is just way too uncontrollable and flimsy. Obviously, again, I'm going to have to play around with this, but I feel like this could become my main. I'm just going to get my MGC Megaminx to compare it to. Okay, so here's my MGC Megaminx on the left, and as you can see from this, it just sounds really loud and clacky, and I've got it on decent tensions, but it's really catchy and it corner twists quite often, whereas this seems to just flow perfectly, and honestly, feels amazing. For a Megaminx which is only $20 Australian on DailyPuzzles site, I'm really surprised at the cube that this has turned out to be. So I definitely recommend checking it out if you do want to get into Megaminx and are looking for a cheap Megaminx, or even if you do Megaminx and want a new one to check out, because this feels like it's going to be a great cube. Now I also said I would check out this Mystic Lube, so that's what we're going to do next. Now I don't want to ruin the performance of this Megaminx, so I'm not going to put it into here just yet, but a bit of information on this lube. It's a plant-based, more specifically aloe-based lubricant from Cubicle Labs, and it's supposed to be, from what I've seen, a mix between D&M37 and Lubrical Silk, with a smooth feeling and adding a bit of speed to the cube. So I think I'm going to add it to my 356M. So it says on here to only add 1 to 2 drops of the lubricant. I can't quite read what it says because of how high my camera is and how far away the bottle of lubricant is from me. But hopefully you can somewhat read what it says on the bottle. With that out of the way, let's just put some in the cube. After putting some in the cube, let's just work it in. I'm going to do a quick solve to see if I notice any difference from this lubricant. Okay, so yeah, the lube has actually definitely added some speed to this cube, and it's a lot smoother now, which I quite like. So if you're willing to spend a bit extra on Cubicle Labs lubricant, I'd definitely say it's worth it. So if you fancy picking either of these up, the links to buy them will be in the description of the video, and they can both be bought from DailyPuzzles. Thanks to them for sending them out to me, and don't forget you can get 10% off with the discount code GDCuber at the checkout. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I'll see you guys later.